So, hey everyone, I'm Guru and I handle developer relations at Waku. So, Waku is a family of web3 communication protocols. So, we've been building along the lines of messaging, communication as a standard, and stuff. So, yeah, we've been finding each Safari very interesting and very different from the other web3 conferences. And it has definitely lived up to its expectation when it comes to barefoot networking. So, that's how I met
Frank,
the podcaster Frank as well. So,
DYOR Podcast Show.
amazing.
Yeah, and so if someone wants to probably engage in Waku, how can you probably tell them to do it?
Okay, so the first resource that I would highlight is the Waku landing page. You can find more about Waku at waku.org, and also being a part of the community can also help you out in a lot of ways. So you can join our Discord at discord.waku.org. So yeah, apart from that, we also have a developer documentation at docs.waku.org. So I think these are the three main resources I would recommend anyone to get started with Waku.
Okay, I've heard you talk about developer documentation. So you mean devs can also build something on Waku? So what exactly is the dev community in Waku? And would you mind to probably share where you've built Waku on top of something like that?
Sure. So Waku is an infra project. It's like it can just plug into any Web3 project easily. It's chain agnostic and it's very versatile. So it's not built on top of a specific protocol, but then we've got inspirations from libp2p, which is one of the popular open source Web3 projects, and I value it to be the holy grail of Web3 because even the Ethereum nodes talk to each other with libp2p. So yeah, a lot of companies are built on top of Waku. Some of the biggest mentions can be XMTP, Railgun, Status, and all these companies. So yeah, we also focus more on B2C, which is enabling developers to directly build on top of Waku rather than just companies. So we are also doing a lot of hackathons. So the next hackathon that we're doing is Ethereum, where we're going to be the main sponsor. It's right on October 5. So yeah, you can come to our hackathons. We can help you build what you're inspiring to. So yes.
Can someone join your hackathons virtually, or is it limited to physical? And where will it be in that case?
Yeah, right now, Ethereum is going to be in person. It's going to be in Rome, but we have other hackathons coming up as well, like Dev. Dev Connect is coming up in Istanbul. There's ETH India in December, but we definitely have some online bounties and stuff available already with Waku. So you can just go to the Waku website or Waku documentation, and you can find for Waku bounties. So the bounty board is somewhere where developers can just go through the board. You can just complete a small task and you can earn like a couple hundred or $1,000. So we have such small integrations, small tasks available there. So I would definitely appreciate if you can check out the bounty board.
Yeah, I know I ambushed you and the event is almost closing and you probably want to go and have some fun. So thank you so much for taking your time to share with us about Waku. I would like to probably get more time to talk to you about it if you're okay with it.
Of course, you can definitely reach me out to my socials. It's HACKYGURU Hacky Guru everywhere in uh, Twitter, Discord, everywhere. So feel free to reach out.
All right, on to the fun part. How have you found the It's Safari experience so far? And yeah, could you please describe how you found it so far and what you've talked about, how it has exceeded your expectations as we wind up?
Yes, I think the first thing that comes to mind when I think about each safari is how different and how inclusive it is. So
Mhm.
I've been to more than 10 or 15 Web3 conferences around the world. The recent ones being at, this year I was in Denver, I was in ETHCC as well. So a lot of Ethereum events this year. But then I can see no name tags over here in Eat Safari. So you can just go to anyone, start a conversation. But then in the other conferences, you always have this showstopper. Oh, that person is probably like a sponsor. Like, is it easy to approach him and all these things? But here it's so easy. You can just go connect with everyone else, and you don't have any sorts of discrimination or anything. So I think it's very inclusive, and it's also very organic. The venue here is insane, so it's a very big space, a very good theme. So yeah, that's why I find Eat Safari to be very much different from the other post Web3 conferences. It's amazing here.
Wow, wow. Shout out to the Eid Safari team that are planning all this and making it possible. And you've heard it from the Waku team. They are pretty amazed. And yeah, thank you so much. And please have fun with the rest of the safari.
Thank you. You too.
Cool. Uh,